Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. I'm just getting some things lined up here. Make sure that I have the right link in our webinar. Please be patient with me. Hopefully all is well. Let me go ahead and refresh to make sure we are good. Okay, so here is our actual broadcast page that I just added the link to. So if this is your first time ever joining us, make sure that you click the link in the description of the video to join the live, and all you need to do is enter your name here. So I'll go ahead and enter my name. Then you should see here is today's training. So make sure if you have questions that you enter them here so that I can see them when I go live. This is the only place that I monitor comments. So if this is the first time that you are joining us live, definitely make sure to check out all of the awesome resources that I've put together here for you on our group website page. So if you want to check out any of the Mag 5 challenges, so if you're unfamiliar with the Mag 5, we are 5 niche marketing specialists that work for Builderall, and we create training and we have support in our groups where we do live training every single day. So I am the niche marketing specialist for local business. We have Jean Hackus, who is the network marketing MLM specialist. Keklin is for information products. Jackie DeClerc is physical products, and Terry Stevenson is the product launch specialist. If you want to be notified, if you want to be notified by text when I go live, you can text me here at it's the country code 1 for the United States, 317-623-4596. Just text the word live, and then that way I can send you a text every time I go live. If you want to join the Builderall family, you can click here to get access to that, and you can also join the community and groups and subscribe. If you want to check out the email challenge that we did, all you need to do is click here. You don't even need an email. You don't need to register. There are no upsells. This is just free training that we provide. And if you decide that you got value from the training, and the tools that we use when we do the training is Builderall. So if you decide that you want to join Builderall, you can click here in the training and do that. So that's it. I mean, there's no other upsells, right? You either purchase the tools or you don't. Either way, the training is totally free. I always get super annoyed when I think that something's free and then I get in, deep to the training, and then I find out like day 4, it's actually, I need to pay now to have access to that. You will not experience any of that with this training. You can also get access to the coaching challenge that we did last week. So here is the whole e-learning for that. So there's 5 days of live training, 15 days in total. And again, you can join any of the groups, join the community. You can actually access the affiliate funnel. So if you want to promote this course, you can do that here. We also have a workbook to help you along while you're taking the course, and even some onboarding forms, which is really, really exciting. So having gone through all of that, if today is actually day, I want to say, let's see, let's click here for the replays. Today is day 14. Okay, so this is the 14th day in our challenge to create your own course funnel. So if you are just now catching this video, definitely click that link, go to replays, all replays. You'll get access to our let me go back to where I was. You'll get access to our group e-learning where you can check out all the previous trainings. So if you ever wanted to start a web agency, or how to create a lead magnet for sales funnel so that you can actually automate your lead generation process, you can do that here. Creating a blog, building a website, so on and so forth. Okay, so definitely check out all of the training there. Again, you don't even need an email. You just click the link in the description and you have access to all of that training. Let me close out some of these videos here. I'm going to go ahead and move this to the side so we can actually get into today's training, because what we're going to do is start building our our thank you page. So we want to edit our thank you page to make sure that we have all of the products on the thank you page that we have promised in our sales funnel. I'm going to go ahead and welcome everyone in the chat. So definitely make sure that you're leaving your comments there, because I definitely want to see them. Part of going live as opposed to just a pre-recorded video is I actually get to interact with you and answer your questions in real time. So let's go ahead and rather than recapping everything like I have been doing, go back, check the training. Let's dive into creating our thank you page, okay? So what I'm going to do is click here. We're going to look at the template that we have right now. We definitely want to edit it, put our own products on there, but this is what we're starting with, okay? So that's the live version of the thank you page. Let's go ahead and click here to edit the page. And as it pulls this up here, you'll see that we already have, this one has 6 products. This is why I like this thank you page as opposed to some of the other ones, because it already has the products actually like set up. All I have to do is really just delete the 3 down here because we don't have 6, we only have 3. Okay, so now what I want to do is just shrink this panel up by dragging this up a little bit here, just to make it a little bit more visually appealing. So this is actually going to be our front end offer. Okay, so if you remember, if we go back to our lead magnet, I'm sorry, not front end offer, it's going to be our lead magnet, okay, because that's the first thing that we're offering them. So what we want to do is give them this guide in, on the thank you page. We want to give them the free guide we're offering, the ebooks if they purchased them, and also the video course if they purchase that. So we want to offer all of those, but since we have put them in a membership area or a restricted area, they will only be able to log into it if they purchased it. So let's go ahead and just create this first product here. So it's called Top 20 Tools for Creating an Online Course. So we're just going to say, let's call this free guide here. That way, when they get here, it's very clear that this is the free thing that we promised them. We certainly do not want them to feel like we promised them something we didn't deliver. So I want to actually copy this text here, because I'm just going to go back to our thank you page and I'm going to put that here. Okay, so we can give a little bit more description, but definitely want to show them like, hey, here is the free guide that we promised. Okay, so I'm just going to shrink that down a little bit like that, bring that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and change the image. So I'm just going to left click in the image. I'm going to click here to edit element. I'm going to go to general settings. And if you scroll down, you go to change image. And we should already have this uploaded because we added it to our opt-in page. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose this image here. We'll click save. So there is our lead magnet that we promised them. X out of here. Let's go ahead and save, because we've done enough to where I don't want to have to do it again if there's a problem. So the next item is going to be our front end offer. So let's go ahead and open up the website here. Here's our front end offer page that we created. So we have all of these bonuses. So if they purchase this, they're going to be receiving all of these things. So we want to give them, this bundle image here. Okay, so that's what we've promised them. That's what we're going to deliver. So let's go ahead and we can call this the ebooks. So let me go back to the thank you page. We'll say launch your online course ebook package. Actually, to make this even more simple and obvious, I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. I'm going to click Control X, because Control X will delete. So now I just have ebook package, because I want that to be so clear what it is. And then I'm just going to add more description down here. So launch your online course ebook package. Okay, so we just added a little bit more description there. I'm going to shrink this in a little bit and we'll line that up. under the title. Now we just need to change the image. So I'm going to left click in the image and click Edit Element. I'm going to go Change Image. Now we need our ebook package. So is that this one? I think that is this one. So let's go ahead and check that out. Make sure that it's the ebook package. I want to make it really large. Resource cheat sheet. Okay. So, oops, don't want to move that. So I'm going to shrink this back down again. And that pops in the front. So we'll just line it up a little bit. But you know, in reality, I don't really like how this shows the DVD as well, because we don't want them to think in this package that they're receiving that. So since we actually, I don't know if we have an image, let's go ahead and just pretend that we do. Let's go change image. Let's go to select file. Now let me actually, I'm going to search through my files here. You know, I love to show you actually what I'm doing. So I'm going to just go back here. Let's look in, not this one. We go to training. We find, actually, let's just try here. Let's look at the images, but we don't want the course. We just want that image. Okay, so I don't see that. Okay, what we're going to do is create our own image. So I'm going to go to Canva, my special Canva friend that I just love so much. Let's go ahead and just create our own design. I love to use, let's resize it. I love to use the 1000 by 1000 image size when I'm adding to a website. So I'm just going to resize. So now we have a design canvas that is 1000 by 1000. Let's go ahead and upload some of these images that we have. So let's go back to the PLR. Let's go to, I don't know why the ebook, our PLR product for ebooks, I don't know why that is not, let's see if I've put it somewhere else. You guys should know by now, and it's so funny when you watch me do this live, because I know that when I do some recorded videos, you might be like, oh wow, she's so organized, and then you watch me do this live and it's like, no, really, honestly, I'm not. So I am so unorganized, as you can see here. Maybe it's that. Let's see, I don't want to go back there. It is launch your own. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually just search the word launch. But again, this is what I tell you all the time. This is why I do this live, because I want you to see that I can't find things sometimes too. All right, so what I'm going to do, and here is what I would do if this happened, okay? I would just go back to my PLR website. So I'm actually going to bring this in here. I'm going to go back here because I'm logged in, ID, PLR. I'm going to go back to where we got our original PLR product that we're using for this course. Let me log in here. If this is your first time seeing ID PLR, it is PLR Products. It's my favorite website. So they have, in my opinion, a very large selection. It's definitely cheaper than a lot of the other websites that offer PLR products, and it's simply private label rights. So I'm just going to go ahead and download this again, because this is what we're using for the course. Let me add this to my file and try to resemble some type of organization. I'm going to go ahead, open this up here, and we want to extract because it is a zip folder. So once that extracts, then we can actually upload the images to Canva, and we'll just create our own image since they don't provide one. But I am definitely going to look in this folder again and see if they do have. So let's see, graphics, images, let's say arrows and bullets. That's not what we want. E-covers. It says bundle, but I just want to make sure that it doesn't include the DVD, and it does. So let's scroll through. It looks like all of them include the DVD. Okay, so let's go back and let's actually look for ebook. And okay, so we'll just keep the ebook. And you can actually, if you click on the image and click Control C to copy, let's see if this works, because you know, when I try to show something live, inevitably, it's the only time it's ever happened to me where it didn't work. Let's do Control V to paste. There we go. But it does look grainy and has, you know, all of this around it. One thing we can do on Canva is go to Effects and try to remove the background. So let's see if that actually makes it look a little bit better. It's still grainy. So what we're going to do is just upload the image. So let's go back to PLR. Let's go to and of course, see, again, I tried to stay organized, and now I can't remember. A launch your online course. Here we go. Okay, so now we go back to graphics and images, and we'll do e-covers, and let's go ahead and choose the ebook, and let's just drag this to our uploads there. Let's see if there's another image that we want to use for the lead magnet. All right, so, well, we already have that image. Let's add this image as well because that was one of our bonuses. We'll add this one because that was a bonus. Let's see if there's a mind map image because that was our other bonus. So I see that's not it. So we have this one and this one. Okay, so let's see what this is. I kind of like that image. We'll just pull that in and play with it as well. Let's see the box. No, we don't want that. Let's see the checklist. Did we already pull in the cheat sheet? The checklist. I don't see it, so let's pull it in. Okay. So let me go ahead and close out of this. So what I'm doing is, if you notice here, oops, let me drag this back over here so I can see your questions. Hey, Catherine, it says it's still buffering. I can see it. So refresh your screen for sure because it shouldn't be buffering. Okay, so what we need to do now is create the graphic that we're going to put there that has all the products that we've offered them, okay? So we're going to offer this step-by-step guide here. We're going to offer the checklist, the resource cheat sheet. Looks like we have, and we need to apparently create our mind map image there. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do, since I just noticed that is not the image of the mind map, I'm going to make a note here that on the front end offer page, and this is exactly when I tell you guys what I'm doing, this is what you should do, because inevitably, if you stop right now, what you're creating, you're going to like get all over the place. So don't stop. Just simply make a note so that when you do come back and edit this page that you remember that we need to change the mind map image. Okay, so I'm just going to make a note to myself to remind myself that that's what I need to do. Okay, so I'm not going to stop what I'm doing now. I just want to make a note. Okay, so that's the products that we need to have on here. So let's go ahead and go back to Canva, and let me blow this up a little bit. So we'll bring in our checklist here. We'll bring in this, whatever this is. It says step by step. I'm not really sure if that's just another image for the ebook. And we'll bring this in here. I think it is. I think it's just a pile of books. But we definitely need our mind map. So let's go back here. Let's go back to our folder and let's dig around and see if we can find the mind map. So let's see, e-covers, let's keep scrolling. Oh, here we go, mind map. And here's our actual mind map that comes with this. And I think we did change this out, which is really perplexing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on my snipping tool. And if you guys have never used the snipping tool, it's absolutely, I pin this to my taskbar because I use this so often, okay? And all you have to do is, it comes on any Windows computer. I'm not familiar with Mac, so I don't know about that. But if you type in snipping tool, snipping, you'll see right away it already comes on your computer, and then you can start using it, pinned to the taskbar, or pinned to the start, however you want to do it. But I like to pin mine to the taskbar, so I can just click here and it pulls this up here. And then all I need to do is click here for new, and then I just need a snippet. Actually, I was going to say no pun intended, but I really kind of did intend on that pun. So I don't want to get the whole thing, right? And they're not going to be able to read this anyway, so I'm not too concerned about giving it away. But what I'm going to do is just take a little screenshot of that. I'm going to click here to copy. Now I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to go ahead and close that with that. We'll minimize this. Let's go back to our Canva. And now I just want to paste. So I'm going to click Control V to paste. All right. So now we have our guides here. So we just kind of need to like design this in a way that doesn't look so sloppy, and definitely want to make it look, appealing. So let's put our cheat sheet and our mind map. We can actually just delete this. So we'll put this here. And honestly, if I wanted to take a lot of time, I would definitely want to work on the design of this. But, I could sit here and stare at something and come back to this about 15 times before I'm actually happy with it. Do you see how there's a shadow here on some of these? Now, that's technically okay, but this one has, like, do you see it right there? It has the little shadow, and that's actually okay, and it's actually good. But this one actually has a shadow all around it. So you can actually see the line, like where it ends here. So what I want to do is actually remove the background of that. So I'm going to click Effects and then Background Remover. This is why I love Canva. It makes it so simple. So now we don't have that background there. So if I was to change, like, let me go back one. So if I was to change the background to maybe purple, you'd see that you can definitely tell the difference there. Okay, so let me go ahead and just remove the background again, and then we'll get rid of that slight color difference, because it just, even though it's very subtle, it really can make a difference in the look and the feel of your image, and make it look not professional. And if you guys know anything about me by now, you definitely know that I'm kind of a design freak, only because I like to be creative and stuff. So, but this is not a good example of my design experience, because what I'm going to do is just create this to show that we have the products. And of course, I would definitely want to spend more time creating this and making it look better than it does right now. But let's go ahead and call this ebook package. And then we're just going to upload this image. Okay, so I'm going to download, and actually we could make this transparent if we want to. Let's go to, we'll add it to my desktop. That way I can find it, and it's called ebook package. Okay, so let's go to change image now. Now let's select file, and let's upload that image that we just created. So ebook package, and open. And I'm going to click here as soon as it uploads, and we will select that image. Okay, so don't judge me, you guys. I can feel your eyes judging me, like, Bridget, you could do better than that on that design. But this is going to work for now. Okay, so now what we need to do is put our videos here. So I'm just going to call this video course, video. We'll just call it video package to remain consistent, video package. And we're going to say Launch your online course video package. Okay, I'm gonna just left click in here and just shrink this down a little bit. Looks like I put a capital I on the video there. So, okay, that looks pretty decent. Definitely want to change the image. Let's go ahead and save first. And that's fine. And close. And let's change this image. And we do have an image with the video course, but let's actually get the one where it's standalone. So let's go select file and let's go back to PLR and we'll go to our file that we're working on here and let's go to feature images and let's see if there is one that is just the course, which I'm pretty positive that I saw one. So let's see. Maybe affiliates toolbox. Okay, so that's just the ebook. And you know, you guys, this is another thing. When you pull off these affiliate or these PLR products, sometimes you do have to look for them because there's so many different like parts to the affiliate product. Now where is it? I know that I saw a image of just the course. Let's try this. Let's look in here. E-covers. DVD. That's what I was looking for. Yay! Okay, so let's go ahead and just upload this image just straight into Builderall. And as soon as it uploads, we'll just left click and select it. So now we have our image right here of our video course. And now what we need to do is click save. So hi Dusty from North Idaho. You must be freezing. I'm in Indiana and it's 30 degrees here, snow everywhere. I'm drinking some hot tea to try to stay warm. So yeah, definitely feel for you in North Idaho. Okay, let's go to now our buttons. Okay, here's the important part. Now, each of these items are locked down in a membership area. But like I was saying yesterday, there is a confusion when people think of membership areas. They think, oh, well, you're signing in to like Netflix or, you know, some type of member website. And technically you are, but you can use that membership area function as a way to lock down products that you want to restrict access to. So I'm trying to get in the habit of saying membership / restricted area. Okay, so think of them as one and the same. They are not two different things, but they're the same thing that function in different ways. Okay, so what we want to do is, even though this is a free product that we're giving them, you know, this is the free guide we're offering to get them to opt in, we still need them to be able to log in here to get it, right? So they opted into our sales funnel and they created a registration. And so they're going to use that registration to log in here to get their free thing, okay? That when we set up our membership areas, we said to automatically release this, okay? So if they've opted in, they're going to get this funnel. So we just need to now set these buttons to allow them to get access only if they purchased, right? So the membership area or the restricted area that they have created the account in, that is what's going to determine, based on their actions, whether they've purchased or whatever, if they get access, okay? So let's go ahead and click here to set the link. So we're setting this button to a specific action. So what we can do is go to Site Members, and there's actually two ways that we could do this, okay? We could connect this button to the page that we want to deliver. So for example, this would be the lead magnet members page. Now, if they go, since this is locked down, if they go to this URL, it's going to make them log in, okay? You can do it, you can set it up that way, or you can click here to attach the login to the button. Okay, and that's actually what I like to do because you have more settings here really. So you can set it up to register or to log in. Now at this point they should have already registered, so I want them to log in. Okay, and then I want them to receive access once they log in to the lead magnet area, okay, the lead magnet members area, and it says here automatically grant access. That's how we set it up. If we were connecting this to the front end offer, you know, they need to make a payment, or the upsell offer, they need to make a payment. But what we're telling the system is, if they click this button, it's going to prompt them to log in, and then they're going to get access to this area. And then once they've logged in, we want them to receive the lead magnet. We want them to go to the lead magnet membership area, okay? So remember, this is where we offered it to them, and then here is where we're going to deliver it to them. So we're going to click here because that's what they're getting access to when they register or when they log in to this area. So I'm going to click select here, and we simply just need to do the same thing for the other two items. So I'm going to click on this button now. I'm going to go to set link. We're going to go to site members. And again, we want them to log in, but this time we want them to get access to the front end offer, okay? And this is the only way that they're going to get permission to access this page is if they've purchased it, okay? We can manually release it, or it will automatically release upon purchase, and that's how we set it up when we were in the super checkout, okay? So now when they log in to the front end membership area, we want them to get access to the front end offer membership page. So we're going to go ahead and click there, and then click here to select. So now we are going to connect our membership area to the video course to this button. So let's go ahead and click here, and let's go to site members. And again, we're going to ask them to log in because they've already registered. And then we're going to, instead of the front end offer like last time, we want to give them access to the upsell membership area, which is our video course. Okay, so you can, it says redirect after login. You can normally redirect to the page or redirect to the course page. What we're going to actually do is just do the normal redirect to the upsell membership area page. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and select, and then let's go ahead and save. And that's fine. And then, of course, what we want to do is go to the mobile view. I want to make sure that that is mobile optimized. You guys know that image is driving me nuts because I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down the mobile view and start editing. It really honestly looks good as it is. I just want to change a few things, okay? So first of all, I want to shrink this down because I don't like that just course is on a different line. So I'm going to left click in the box to select this element, and then I'm going to click here to edit element. So you can use this window that pops up here, or you can click here to expand the menu, which I actually like to do. I just like it better. Click here to edit element, and then we have the same settings here. So it's up to you if you like the floating menu or you like the one on the side, totally up to you. So I'm going to click advanced because I want to adjust the lateral spacing on this element. Okay, so if I shrink this in a little bit, you see that it reduces the space on the left and right, and then it brings the text in together, okay? So what I like to do is actually try to keep this the same if I have multiple sections or boxes that are similar or the same. So if I move this in 40, I want to come down here and I want to move this in 40. Okay, so I'm just going to move this in a little bit. There we go. And then I want to move this in 40 as well. So I'm going to click edit element. Let's go ahead and move that in 40. Okay, so everything pretty much looks good. If we wanted to make these images larger, which I really do, I want to click in the image and click Edit Element, and then I can go to lateral spacing here. And then if I move this direction, you see the image gets much larger because I'm reducing the amount of space on the right and left of the image. So I like it. I think I like it that big. So let's go ahead and let's just make all of the images with a right and left lateral spacing of 5. So let's come down here and we're going to go to Edit Element, and then let's just go ahead and bring this into 5 as well. And then we'll do the same thing here. And that way we can make sure that all of our images are the same size, our titles and text are the same size. Move that up to 5. Okay. Now, if you want to move the image below the text here, you could just use the arrows here to move it up and down and realign it. But actually, I think I like the way that this looks. So let's go ahead and move back to the desktop view. And of course, we want to save. And then we can, we can change this text here. But the main thing that you need to remember is when we have this page here and we're directing them to the other pages, and we'll talk more about this tomorrow when we start designing our lead magnet page, you want to always, on each of these pages that they're going to access, you want to always give them the chance to send them back to this page, okay? And that's simply because if you imagine the customer journey, you're the customer, you get to this page and let's say you purchased all of them. If you click here to go to the ebook page or to get your free guide, then now you're on a different page and it may be hard for you to get back to the original page. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow, but let's look at the live view of this page. Let me go ahead and save because I love to save so much. And then I'm going to click close. Let's go back here, save and exit. So really I'm saving even one more time. Of course, if we make any big changes, we want to republish our website. So let's go ahead and look at the live thank you page. Let's refresh again. So you see, if we click here now, it says, it prompts to register, okay? Same here. You'll have to register with your username, or not register, rather log in, and then you'll have to log in here. So all of these are locked down. So even if I gave you guys this link right here, you would not be able to access these products unless you have purchased them or registered on the opt-in page. Okay, so this is what our thank you page looks like so far. Again, I'm focused right on this image that I don't like, so I will probably look at this and change this by tomorrow. But anyway, this is what it looks like now. We have all of our products. We have all of our things that we're promoting in our sales funnel on our thank you page. So we will definitely, we've created the lead magnet page, the email confirmation page, front end offer, upsell page, and now the thank you page. So what we have left are the 3 membership area pages, and we are going to be ready to test. So that is super exciting. So hopefully next week we can wrap this up and I can start giving you guys this template, because I did promise you the template, but I do want to see, okay, I'm going to create a promo code for this template. And if you can show me that you have been building along with us, and I'm not like, you don't have to have it all done, because I know some people just came in yesterday. But if you show some type of effort that you have been working along with this training, then I'm going to give this to you for free. But I want to see that you're actually doing it. And it's not because I'm just trying to be your teacher. It's because I want you to actually retain the knowledge that I'm teaching you. And the best way is by actually doing it. Okay. Because it's just like me, when I run into problems, that's where the frustration, that's where the struggle comes. So if you are building along and then you run into problems, then I want you to see, one, how I fix them as I'm building, but also I want you to be able to come to the Q&A and say, hey, I was building this like you were showing us and I ran into a problem. So, thank you so much for joining me, you guys. And again, make sure that you go to the broadcast page here and check out all of these trainings. There's so much training that you literally cannot fail. Okay. The only way that you're going to fail is if you don't try. And that's it. We have all the tools and training in Builderall that you could possibly need in your business. So it looks like Dusty said, I've learned just listening don't work. That's so true, Dusty. It's really, really true. And I realize that people are so busy, but that's why I totally get it. I'm busy too. I worked the full-time job and I did my business, and I have 2 businesses and I work for Builderall full-time. So lots of stuff going on, but I just want to make sure that if I do give you guys this template, that I am helping you and not hindering your learning and your success. So that's my caveat for giving you the template. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. So I will see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. So as I always say, go build it with Builderall. Have a good one. Bye.